Hello, everyone, and welcome to Our Ventura TV. I'm Sandra Seapack. On today's show, I'd like to welcome Mr. Joe Cahill. He is the Executive Director of the Ventura Botanical Gardens here in Ventura County. Thank you so much, Joe. I'm glad to have you on the program.
Thanks for having me.
Very good. I'd like to hear more about the Ventura Botanical Gardens out in Ventura County and all that you offer for all the visitors that come out to see you. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, let me start with the when, where,
Good.
and how.
Okay.
So we're located behind City Hall in Ventura, inside of Grant Park, which is a huge park that's over 100 acres.
Okay.
And the upper pathways of the garden are open access, and they're free from dawn till dusk, 7 days a week. And you can access them from Summit Drive in Grant Park.
Okay.
And that includes our California native plant area, which is by far the largest portion of the gardens. And it also includes part of our South African garden.
Okay.
Apart from that, the lower portion of the gardens, which you can access from behind City Hall, we are open Wednesday through Sunday from 9 to 5. And hopefully by September, we'll be open on Tuesdays again.
Nice.
We're just kind of getting up to speed with the whole pandemic. And we do require an annual membership, which is $45 a year, which is about $3.70 a month for access. If there's 2 people in a household, it's $75, so it's a little cheaper. 18 and under is always free. Education groups are always free. EBT card holders are free. Fridays are free.
That's great.
And dogs are welcome.
So that enables people to come out on Fridays free of charge.
Yeah, and we usually have one free holiday a month as well on a weekend.
Good.
And Wednesdays and Fridays are dog days, the days we allow dogs. And then if you're not a member, you can pay a one-time entrance fee, which is $7 for the day. So a lot of people from out of town take advantage of that.
Great.
So
We'd like to have, a lot of visitors come out and see what you have to offer there. I understand you have about 3 miles worth of garden pathways there?
Yes, we have about 3 miles of garden pathways. We have 1 main pathway and 4 or 5 subsidiary pathways that help you kind of view our collection of plants from above, from below, from sideways, which is really interesting for a botanical garden. And we also have lookout sites along the way. So we have benches where people can stop and rest and look at the view of the islands and the city and the ocean and the mountains. It can be a long walk. You can spend a whole day there, or you can just hike up to the first few lookout sites and enjoy the view.
Wonderful. Now, tell us more about the plant collections that you have there. Just a kind of a brief synopsis of what you offer people to see.
So you may know that the Botanic Gardens completely burned in the Thomas Fire at the end of 2017.
Yes.
So our plant collection is still recovering, growing back. So many of the plants, are still just a few feet tall. And since the fire, we've planted many more plants. We're somewhere north of 8,000 or 9,000 plants in our collection now, and that's spread out over a 40-acre space. So even though the plants are small and spread out, we're in the process of labeling many of them, so people will have a better understanding of what the plants are. Okay. And we have plant collections from the Mediterranean climate regions of the world, the 5 areas of the world that have the same climate as Ventura, the same rainfall, the same temperatures. So that includes California and part of Baja California. It includes the Mediterranean basin in Europe and North Africa and the Near East. It includes Southwest Australia, South Africa, and the central part of Chile. So we have smaller collections from those sister climate regions of the world. And then, as I said, the largest portion of our garden is California native plants.
Great. Now, I understand from your website, it describes the Ventura Botanical Gardens as a very peaceful and calming retreat. And for now, I think people are looking for a place to come to and be outside in nature. That might be a great place to visit during COVID-19 because you are outside.
Yeah, there is, you know, with over 3 miles of pathways, there's plenty of room to spread out. And
Good.
because our lookout sites are offset from the pathways, you know, there's plenty of space to isolate yourself and, you know, just take a moment to relax or meditate. And I think that's one of the great things about botanic gardens is that, you know, they can be places for rejuvenation and relaxation.
Which a lot of people may want to do right now, which is true, yes. I'd like you to tell us a little bit more about some of the other amenities you have. I understand you have a gift shop and a nursery and things like that.
We have a small gift shop, which the interior of it is closed now because of our COVID protocols, but all of the outdoor items are still for sale, so pots and plants and garden type things.
Okay.
So you can still come and help support the gardens by buying things there. And we just started to build a nursery, a plant nursery.
Okay.
And hopefully by the end of the year that will be completed, but it's right near the entrance by the Welcome Center, so everyone who visits gets to see the progress we're making on that. And starting August 15th through November 30th, we are partnering with the Museum of Ventura County for a sculpture exhibit. Nice. So I think we'll have 14 artists, and most of them will be displayed here in the gardens, and some will be in the courtyard at the museum downtown. And during that period, people who are members of the museum will have free access to the Botanic Gardens as well.
Very good to know. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I think, you know, during the pandemic, there's lots of opportunities for nonprofits in Ventura to work together and help each other out. And
which you are,
and great way to do it.
We should address that you are a nonprofit and that you do rely solely on membership fees and donations to keep yourselves going there at the gardens.
Yes, so we're a nonprofit. We don't receive tax dollars from the city or the county. So we rely on memberships, donations, and sponsorships. So in the gardens, you can sponsor a plant and have your name on it, or a bench, and many other things.
That's great.
So, you know, it's really important that people support us in that way.
Good.
We also rent out spaces for weddings and for events. But with the pandemic, we haven't been able to do that other than very small events.
Okay.
So now more than ever, you know, the support from visitors is very important.
It is. It is. And it's a nice place if you are looking to be out in nature to come and visit and be a part of something that is here in Ventura County. And we welcome to have many people come, even from out of town, and drive out to Ventura and see what they have to offer there at the Ventura Botanical Gardens. Could you share your website with us so visitors can get more information in detail about what you offer and more from your website?
Sure, it's Ventura Botanical Gardens.com.
Very good. Joe Cahill, the Executive Director of the Ventura Botanical Gardens here in Ventura County. I'd like to thank you so very much for sharing more about the gardens and encouraging people to come out and visit with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much.